All right, this week, it's not quite a battle, but basically we're looking at a comparison, let's say. We have the original Carl Zeiss Biotar 58mm f2 versus the copycat, hold on, it's my turn to talk, not yours, the copycat Helios 44-2, also a 58mm f2. You know, I'm sure you've heard of this name brand before. You've definitely heard of this name brand before. But, you know, really, what's the difference? Well, this is a copy of this. This produced by the Germans. This produced by the Soviet Union.
The Soviet Union? I thought you guys broke up.
Yes, that's what we wanted you to think.
They both have their claim to fame, but you know, how close are they? How similar are they? How different are they? Well, let's get a look. All right, so come on with me and my little host Dylan here as we take a look at both of these lenses, a little history, and you know, a little head-to-head comparison with some photos, of course, using my favorite little model, Dylan. Right? Very vocal now, are you? He just turned 1 year old last Wednesday. So let's get at it.
Here I am, Vietnam. Rain is always coming down.
This is Camera Talk with Dr. Scott and my son Dylan. Say hi, Dylan. Hi, Dylan. High five me. No, screw you, Dad. I'm just here for the good looks, right? Isn't he cute? He just turned 1 year old last Wednesday, as I said in my intro. Anyway, what are we looking at this week, Dylan? We're looking at a comparison between my 1954 Carl Zeiss Biotar 58mm f2 and its kind of bastard brother, the Helios 44-2, which is also, what? It's a 58mm f2, yeah? It's a copycat of this one. But how can you go about doing that, you say? Isn't that illegal? Well, depends who you ask. Are we asking you? Nobody asked you, so you just sit there and look pretty. What had happened, obviously everybody's had history lessons, you know, about World War II. The German Carl Zeiss factory in Vienna, at the time was Germany, and then later became East Germany because the Soviets, won war reparations, due to its part. Yeah, mister. Due to its part in the war, and so therefore they took over that portion of Germany, took the drawings, equipment, and other things back into the Soviet Union, and started copying various lenses. It wasn't just a Biotar; there was just numerous other lenses that they had copied as well, not just Carl Zeiss either. But anyway, this video is about the Biotar versus the Helios, and the Soviets did actually kind of if you want to give them credit, a kind of a decent copy of the Biotar. Some may even argue that they improved upon it and made it a little better. In what regards? We'll see. But what the Biotar was famous for, and now the Helios is famous for, are things like its swirly background under the right conditions. It's called, your out of focus background, and the quality of that out of focus background is called what? Is it bokeh or bokeh? Well, I like bokeh myself. You can call it whatever you want, but that's basically the differences between the two is it's swirly. Some say the Helios, quiet, some say the Helios is swirlier than the Biotar. Some say the colors are a little better with the Helios. Hey, hey, hey! Shh. But the Biotar is, is the original. It was designed, actually before the pre-war. So they first started producing these in 1937 all the way to 1960. Mine is a 1954 version. It's called a preset version because you can pull down the ring, set it to something, whichever aperture you like, and then you're good to go. But they are both pretty much the same construction. They look differently, of course. As you can see, the Helios is a little taller. They both have adapters on them for an M42 mount to NEX, but the Helios is a taller one. But they're both 6 elements in 4 groups. The Biotar, this year of manufacture anyway, has 10 straight blades. The Helios has 8 curved blades, and everything else is pretty much the same. And the weights are the same, 200 grams roughly. Close focus distance is half a meter, so that's 50 centimeters, right? Is half a meter. Yeah, it's about that far. About that far maybe. Yeah. So, what are you doing, a little dance? Do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight. Woo! No, you're not gonna do that dance. All right, fine. But anyway, so let's get some photos out there to show you the difference. Photographically speaking. So as I said, they look the same. Construction-wise, but they actually render differently. So as usual, I'm going to take a picture of my Canon M50, which I use to film the. Stop being so rude, man! You're interrupting everything. These people pay a lot of money to watch these shows. He doesn't know that, but. Anyway, so I'm going to take a picture of the end of the lens, and then we'll take some pictures of this little guy so that he doesn't go anywhere. So. So I'm using my Sony A7R II, and as always, I take my photographs wide open, so all these photos will be at f2, and as I said, take a picture of the end of my Canon kit lens. It's a 15 to 45, so I try to zero in on the end of the lens itself, and see how sharp we can get it. All right, so are we ready? Are you ready, mister? All right. 1, 2, 3. All right. So that was the picture of the lens. Let me grab a picture of this guy from this far away. Anyway, at our close focus distance here. See how sharp we can get in on his eyeballs. Right, mister? You gonna say 1, 2, Dylan, 3. Huh? You gonna smile for us? Huh? Come on, we know you can be more handsome than that. Come on. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. That's not a handsome face. What the hell was that? All right, so I'll take some other pictures of him outside when he's playing and stuff. try to get some better, happier faces here. So that is the, that was the Biotar. Now the Helios. You know, you're whining yourself right out of a job, mister. This may be the last video that you share co-hosting with Daddy. So, again, let me zoom in on the end of the kit lens here. Yeah. Alright. So, ready, same thing. 1, 2, 3. Alright, good. And now we need a shot of you, mister. So back yourself up against that wall. And let's do another shot of you up close. Yeah. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Dylan, look over here. Dylan. Yeah. Nice dance, see? I knew you were a dancer. Look at you. Do 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 do. That's enough. Okay, fine. That's enough. All right. So that was the Helios. And again, these were kit lenses back in the day. This was a kit lens for the Zenit. Sorry. The Biotar was a kit lens for the Contact S camera. So these, you know, as much as they're sought after today by collectors and whatnot, these were, you know, just kit lenses back then. So let's get some pictures of this guy in for the Helios. All right, so those were the photos. Those were, yeah, those were the examples. So you decide which one do you think. Shut up. Which one do you think is better, the Helios or the Biotar? So, all I can ask for you now is hold on while I get rid of this guy.
Abracadabra.
Okay, so, here we are back in action. I had to get security to remove Mr. Dillon from the building. I was getting a little unruly. So I had my guys take him out back and we took care of him.
Get the fuck out of here.
Actually, he's with his mother. But then he still cried anyway, because now he knows that I'm in here making this video without him, and he got all jealous of that. And my wife's like, why is he crying so much? And I said, that's because he's been written out of the contract for making YouTube videos with Daddy. So anyway, where were we? So we got the photos of the Helios, the photos of the Biotar. You know, what do you think? Which one rules supreme? And of course, the Carl Zeiss people were like, "Oh, Carl Zeiss all the way, man! The Biotar original is the original. It is the king of the hill." And then there's the Helios camp. There's a lot of fans out there. A lot of people like that Helios. I'm one. I like the Helios as well. but I like my Biotar as well. So it's a hard decision for me, but I could find use for both. You know, they have their day, so to speak. So anyway, you decide. Leave a comment below, and you know, tell the rest of the viewers what you think. Who's the champion here, the Helios or the Biotar? So that's about all I have for you today at Camera Talk with Dr. Scott. And as usual, I'd like to ask you to help support my channel and give me a subscribe and another subscribe, even though you can only subscribe once, but in case you didn't hear me the first time, subscribe. And give me a thumbs up so that I can get the thumbs up girls in action here. And a little plug for my software editing. There I go again with software editing. You're not editing your software, mister. Photo editing software. What I use, I know a lot of people use Lightroom and you know, Photoshop and Capture One and so forth and so on. I use Luminar. Luminar is great, has all the bells and whistles that Lightroom has and the others. But it's more economical. It's like $67. And if you click below, there's a little link where you get a $10 discount, so it's actually $57. And it's yours for life. That's right. Sell, sell, sell. It's yours for life.
Sell! I want you to get out there and sell, sell, sell! I want you to sell your socks off! I want you to sell it! It's all about sell!
You can do with it as you please versus, you know, the others which have subscriptions and so forth and so on that you're paying, you know, over a long period of time. So anyway, that's all I've got for you this week. So thanks for dropping by. Stay safe out there. Stay away from that COVID. Go get your vaccine if you haven't yet. They don't have them here in Vietnam. But luckily we've only got a couple hundred active cases anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. But anyway, you take care. Have a great day. Have a great week. Have a great weekend. And we'll see you in the next video. All right. Bye-bye.
Here I am, Vietnam.